Before this video starts, make sure you guys subscribe, because roughly 70% of you guys aren't who are watching my videos. And if you want to buy some merch, the link is in the description. Yo, what's up guys? It's Nick from Against Gaming. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty videos. Today, I was going to do a Jackie Robinson debut, but I had some family over, so I didn't really have the time to. That's going to be out tomorrow. So, yeah, sorry about that. So, in replace, I'm doing a video that'll take me less time. As a result, here it is. So, today we are going to be talking about the 5th inning program and my boss predictions. I do these all the time. I just started to make custom cards too, and I'm really enjoying it, and I have a huge project of those for a future video, which I don't want to say yet, but it's going to be a great video. And it's over 20 custom cards were made for that video. That's all I'm going to say. So it's going to be a great one. But for now, we only have 3 new ones that I've made for the 5th inning boss predictions. And from now on, for each boss predictions, I'm going to make 3 custom cards for them. So you guys can see them on the screen. Prime 99 Kenley Jansen, Signature Series 99 Jim Thome, and then I think it's Thome, right? No, Jim Thome. Yeah, it's Jim Thome, okay? Obviously, I'm 16. I never saw him play. So, 99 Signature Series, Jim Thome. And he hasn't been revealed as a legend, but I'll tell you guys later once I get to him why I picked him. And then 99 Lefty Grove, Prime. So those are my 3 predictions. There are tons of guys you can do. When you make your predictions, there are a few things you need to know. Number 1, in the calendar, it said they're all 99s. So that's something you need to know while making your predictions. Number 2, it said a hidden legend reveal. Now, I think that is going to factor into the first card I'm going to talk about, which is this 99 Jim Thome. Now, Jim Thome, right? Hall of Famer, played pretty recently, really great player. Now, there was something on Twitter of this guy. Now, so this guy, I don't know if it was a random dude. I can't remember who posted it. They found a batting stance in the batting stance vault. It was legend stance, blah, 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 blah. And it looked exactly like Jim Thome's. And someone literally like put it side to side and it looked exactly the same. So, I mean, with the hidden legend reveal, it's going to be a complete guess. So this is probably the safest guess based on that one thing, unless they give a hint on Twitter about someone. This is probably the safest guess to go with is Jim Thome. And I think a Jim Thome card would be very, very good. Now, right now, there are not that many good first basemen in the game. You really have one king and a bunch of really good guys. There's like one guy in the, if you guys remember, tier maker, one S tier, and then a bunch of A tier guys. So the one S tier guy is obviously Eric Thames. You know, not many people have him. I do have him. So if I do get this Jim Thome card, I'll have to move him to the outfield or bench one of them, which I really do not want to put Thames in the outfield. But he is just doing so well for me, so I can't put him on the bench. So he's really the only endgame, or I wouldn't say endgame, but the only like really good first baseman in the game. Then you have your Cody Bellinger, you have the Willie McCovey, you have the Jason Giambi, you have the Eddie Murray. You have those guys who are really good cards, but not like insane elite cards. With this Jim Thome card, you have arguably the best first baseman in the game, and you have someone who's easily obtainable at that position. Thames is not easily obtainable. You have to get to Prestige 25 minimum if you're even going to pick him. So I feel like this is perfect. You get your top tier first baseman in the game for people to get. He's a new legend. He would be hyped up because a lot of people like Jim Thome. And he was found in the batting stance vault a couple weeks ago. So I think that's perfect. And I'm going to go through all the players first and then go to their attribute predictions. Next we have Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen, great card last year. He was in the Signature Series pack, which is the Ducks in the Pond pack from this year, except all Signature Series because that was the only like high overall series last year. But there's one thing that I want to talk about, and in the first 4 programs, there has not been a single reliever card. It's about time. They have to. with all the 99s, they just released Aroldis Chapman, the 97. They have to put a closer in one of the three bosses. And in my opinion, it's going to be Kenley Jansen. Now, Kenley Jansen last year was pretty expensive. He was in the Signature Series pack, but it's a great card. It's a really good card, which I'm going to show you guys later. This could go to Trevor Hoffman. I wouldn't say Goose, Rich Gossage, because he just got a 90 overall, so I don't think they would do it back-to-back. It could be Craig Kimbrell. It could be a new legend we don't know about. There's some other guys, too, that I'm forgetting. It could be Eric Gagne, even though he got a headliner card recently. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anyone. I don't think so. So, yeah. My guess is Kenley Jansen. I mean, there has to be a closer. And if I had to pick, it would be Kenley Jansen. And then for the last one, I think it's going to be a starting pitcher. And out of all the starters, I think Lefty Grove is the best guess because he was a new legend last year. He was revealed while the game was out. He was a ranked seasons reward. Nobody knew he was in the game until he was in the game as a ranked seasons reward, which means that he should be more easily obtainable. There we go. So I think this year Lefty Grove could be a boss. He's a really solid starting pitcher who not many people used last year because he was overshadowed by the other guys like the Ty Cobb and the Troy Tulowitzki, and I think there was one other card that was with him in the World Series pack. I don't remember. Oh, it wasn't the Rod Carew, was it? I don't remember. But yeah, Lefty Grove, nice lefty pitcher considering his name is Lefty Grove. I think that's not even his real name. He went by Lefty. I don't remember his real first name. But yeah, I could see this Lefty Grove card being a fifth inning boss. So now let's go to the predictions. Here's Jim Thome's. He was the definition of a hitting first baseman. He was not the best fielder. He was one of those first basemen who hit for power. He did get a lot of walks in his career, but he also did get a lot of strikeouts. That's why his vision is only 79 and his discipline is 91. But this guy, you're putting him in your lineup for his bat. I mean, it's pretty simple. 109 contact versus righties, 97 versus lefties, 120 power versus righties, 114 power versus lefties. I already said the vision and the discipline. The fielding is high bronze at 68. He's only going to have... He might have third base secondary because in the beginning of his career, he played there. He might have third base secondary. I would not be surprised if they did not give it to him. But this card is not going to be good at third base. He's big. He's slow. He does not have good fielding. He's not going to be a good third baseman secondary. And he does not have good reaction at 67. So if this card's going to be in the game and he's going to be a first baseman, you're going to want to just get him, put him at first base, and let him swing away. That's really what you're going to want to do with this card. And he's a Hall of Famer, so he was a really good player. So that's why his hitting stats are juiced. Next, we have the Kenley Jansen. And I'm going to be completely honest. For the Kenley Jansen and the Lefty Grove, I just copied their stats from their MLB 19 cards. Now, the only reason I did this was because I noticed with the 99 Signature Series, Jackie Robinson yesterday had literally the exact same stats from MLB 19. So I feel like they'll be the same stats, but here's Kenley Jansen's stats. And I did not do stamina because all closers' stamina are really low. They're like in the 20s, maybe the low 30s, but I don't really think it's that important because they're always low. 121 hits per 9, 125 Ks per 9. Very, very good. 91 walks per 9, 85 home runs per 9, 125 clutch, 92 control, 99 velocity, 99 break. Now, his pitches, cutter, slider, sinker, changeup, four-seam, pretty good. Now, the only thing I would change is I would put the sinker primary, swap it with the cutter, and then replace the cutter with the curveball. Or actually, honestly, he has the slider, so having that cutter is honestly good, and curveballs aren't really that good this year, so I actually like his pitch repertoire perfectly for a reliever. Now, the question for outlier, he has the 99 velocity, but do I think he's going to get outlier? No, I don't, and here's why. I looked up Kenley Jansen, highest pitch ever, and it's at 100 miles an hour. That's not high enough for outlier. You have to hit 103, 104, maybe 102. 99 velocity? Yes, but outlier? No. But, I mean, even without outlier, he is still a very, very good card. And then the last one is Lefty Grove. He's one of the old pitchers, so the stamina is going to be maxed out because they always went 9 innings, which means that they pitched more innings than pitchers today, which means 125 stamina. 94 hits per 9, 109 Ks per 9, 88 walks per 9, 95 clutch, 84 control, 97 velocity, 89 break. Pitches are four-seam curveball, forkball, changeup, slider. So it's an interesting pitch repertoire. Outlier, no, obviously, because he doesn't have 99 velocity. But he's still going to be a great pitcher that's going to be very common and very easily obtainable. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to see how many of the predictions I get right, because in the 4th inning, they pretty much revealed who it was before I made the predictions. They just didn't physically tell us. The community figured it out. They haven't given any hints towards the 5th inning bosses, and they do come out on Friday. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been your Snicker McGinnis Gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.